2003 Chevy Trailblazer. I got a major fuel leak, so I'm thinking it's the pump. So I got it rigged up right now. I got a 3/8 emissions hose. That's all I could get at the parts store. I got a clamp to the output of the fuel filter. I bought this little plug here. Here's the part number. Got it from AutoZone. Part number 217. I think it's for oil air control solenoid, but it also fits that pump. So I didn't want to have to cut the other one off. So I got it rigged up to my battery charger, my old school battery charger. I need to empty this tank, it's full. So it's pretty heavy, it's a little awkward to work with, so I need some gas in the van anyway, so let's see. And we'll see if we can find the leak at the same time. Let's give it a shot. All right, there it is, little pinhole. See it shooting out there? Doing the best I can here. I got a headlamp on, see it shooting? It's coming from right there, the pipe. Little pinhole. I mean, when it was on the vehicle, it looked like it was worse than that. Sounds like it's working. I'm gonna get this all drained out. I actually tried to put it up. I mean, only through the grace of God and the Harbor Freight transmission jack did I get that out full without it flipping and spilling all over me. Wow, it's spraying over pretty far. Spraying over here, let me stop it. Gonna have to turn it. I'd rather the gas fly out there instead of stinking the place up. Let me resituate this. All right, I'm resituated. It'll evaporate better out there than it will in here. Let's try it again. Spraying out nice. Spraying all over the connector. Hopefully there's no sparks. Gotta get this pumped out quick. See how much we got in the van. See how we're doing with fuel. Less than a half. We'll see how long this takes. Let me shut that off. Shh, no radios on YouTube. So we're still under a half. See how long this takes. Spraying out nice. Not as bad as I thought though. If you notice my tank, I mean, I watched a lot of videos. And my tank looks different than all the videos I watch. The charcoal canister is right there, not on mine. On mine, you see these hoses here, they hook to the charcoal canister. And that's still under the Blazer. Still under there. What's this? Wet spot? Nah, it's dry. This is just one of them jobs, man. I was planning on taking my time with it. You know, I found the leak last weekend. I was going to take my time with it, but apparently not. Because a week ago, I did the thermostat on this van. And of course, I stripped one of the bolts for the thermostat housing. So now that's leaking a little bit. So it took a week, which was today. And today I overheated on 95, had to pull over, tried to call a tow truck. Thankfully one wasn't available, so I decided I'm just gonna take a chance. I let it cool off a while. I drove about a mile, had to pull over again. the kid looked up an auto parts store that was a mile from there. So we sat for a little while, and I just made it to that parts store. And then I got some coolant. I came out, I had to take a chance and open that radiator so I could make it to work today. And thankfully, all the coolant drained out. So it was only steam in there. So I used 2 rags and I was able to get it. Put the coolant in and it's been good to go. So now I got to keep an eye on it. Like I said in another video, I'm probably going to have to replace the engine on this because of all the other problems it's having. It's having oil issues. Oil pressure keeps dropping. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're still under a half. So it's going to be a slow process. Let me shut this off so I can make sure the pump didn't burn out. Let's see what kind of pressure we got here. What kind of flow. Hopefully we don't get covered in it. Oh, it's just a drivel. I don't know if it likes the uphill. Oh yeah, it has a little bit of an uphill in the vehicle. So that should be fine. And at least I don't have a river running here. But that's probably what happens. It pulls there. And then when you move into a certain position, it all runs out. Looks like it can come out this slot or some of the other slots. And that's what made me think it was a major leak. Well, anyway, for my vehicle, I also got that kit to disconnect all the fuel lines. I didn't use one tool in that kit. I'm not saying you won't have to if you got a Trailblazer. Just for some reason, mine all had push fittings. And out of all of them, I broke one. Let me show you. See how that end looks? See, it's got the square on the tip. Yep, I broke this one off. But that was it. And that's an emission hose that goes to the charcoal canister. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need that so I don't get a check engine light. I might try to rig it. Because I'm pretty sure I can't get this line. I would need this. And it runs over here and it runs all the way back here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It runs to the purge valve. And I couldn't get this side off either. So some of the vehicles, this all has to be disconnected or you can't even get the tank out. But again, like I said, for some reason, I got this special Trailblazer. Special one, looks different than all the videos I watch of Trailblazers. I mean, look at the tank. It looks totally different. So let me show you the Harbor Freight jack. It's 129 bucks. This makes sense. Got the strap. I mean, that tank's so heavy, I just tried to pick it up just to put it on the jack, to jack the jack up so I could have the tank up in the air to look at it better. But I couldn't even get it on there right. I was more worried about gas spilling and stuff like that. But once it's empty, I'm gonna put it on here and lift it up and change the pump. I got the pump already right here. I got a true grade made in China banger. I'm pretty sure they're all made in China. I hear people talking about Bosch. Well, there wasn't a Bosch available for me, so I'm sure that's made in China too. But here's the pump here. And of course, they changed the connector on the top. Look at the size of that. And that's a little guy there. So they give you this harness here. So this side will go into the pump. And this side I'm gonna plug into the vehicle harness. Unless the vehicle harness has some burn marks on it. Then it wants you to cut the wires here and splice them. Cut the plug to the car and splice these in. But I'm hoping I can just plug and play. You know what I mean? Hopefully. All right, I think we're done. The hose is shaking all by itself. Let's see. There's still drizzle coming out. We'll let it go. So just in case you're gonna try to do this yourself exactly like I'm doing it. So you got this, it's supposed to be orange and black wire. That's your positive. And then the purple and white. It looks like brown and black, but it's called orange and black, I don't know. Then you got the purple and white is your negative ground. That'll activate the pump. Don't mess with the white or the black and red. Those are for the fuel level sender. You don't need that doing this. Look at that nice pool of gas there. That's probably what was happening. And then when I would move in a certain situation, that would all come dumping out and make me think it was a major leak. All right, we're still squirting. Sounds like the pump's dying. That's good. I'm replacing it anyway. Let's see where we're at with the fuel. So we were less than half. Whoa, we almost got a full tank. We'll let it go. But I forgot the plan was to fill that 5-gallon can up first. So I'll have to do that. When this is all back together, I'll have to fill that up so I can put some back in the tank. This way I can fire it up and go make it to the gas station. I might have to do 10 gallons, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this video here just about the leak and about pumping the gas out, because you know, most people, they only have a little bit of gas left when they have to drop the tank. But in my case, of course, the tank was full because I keep the tank full. That's why I usually don't have problems with fuel pumps, you know, because the gas itself keeps the pump cool from burning out. You know, if you're driving around with a little bit of gas, you're one of them that can only put $5 a day in, you're gonna have fuel pump problems. For me, I always try to keep them topped off. So all I'm trying to do here, because it's 10 o'clock at night, I'm just trying to get this emptied out, and I may clean the top, wipe it down or something, but I'll probably do another video when I get a chance of putting the new pump in this and how I may have to rig that hose and see if I can come up with some kind of idea for that, and putting it back in the car and seeing if it fires up or not. But I just wanted to show this in case you get into the situation, because I'll be honest with you, I had the plan of this. I bought the little $10 pump from Harbor Freight, a little $10 banger. You know how long I'd be here with this thing pumping. Plus, the plan was to put it in that hose. There's a check valve in there. You're not siphoning it out of there. There's a check valve in there. So that wasn't going to work anyway. But, you know, it's 10 bucks, 9 bucks, whatever it was. I'll use it for something. I'll use it for something. Well, we're empty. Let's see what it weighs. Ah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Nothing.